submissions. When these videos come out, I assume the contest will be over, but we did really want to showcase all of these. I don't know who the winner is at the moment of recording. It's quite exciting. We have 2 maps left to play, Primal Ascension and Cradle of Death. I'm going to literally flip a coin.
Nice.
Cradle of Death is going to be heads, Primal Ascension will be tails. All right, Primal Ascension. Primal Ascension, created by Outsider Z, yes. Again, maybe the winner's already been announced, so I don't know. But I personally found this, I found this to be my favorite map when we played them all pre-deadline.
Mm-hmm.
I will admit that. I don't want to say I hope it won, but it was my favorite to win.
Mm-hmm. I think it was the map that could have just been placed from this contest to the submission to the Blizzard co-op pool and worked the best. Just fit in.
Yes.
Best.
All right, you going Kerrigan?
Yeah, I'll go Kerrigan this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope, that's fine with me. I'm not going to play Raynor again.
So no difficulty selection for this. It's based around the normal difficulty, which is what Blizzard asked for. Some people have been saying this map is too easy, but that's why. There's your answer.
Yeah, it's based on normal. This is boss fights. It's sort of a race against the clock to kill bosses. If it's comparable to a Blizzard map, it would be Supreme from HOTS, where Kerrigan has to go around and kill the Primal Pack leaders.
Mm-hmm.
So in that sense, it meets that whole thematic idea that Blizzard had as one of their criteria to rate.
Mm-hmm. Primal Pack leader. I kill.
George Exley worked with Outsider Z for this voiceover to sound like a perfect Dahaka.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I was watching Nathanis' stream, someone in the chat was like, "Oh, they use the vanilla Dahaka sound bites and just like plug them into this map." It's like, nope, that's not.
Nope.
Additional overlords.
That is just a man who is good at talking like Dahaka, like a.
He sounds almost
creepy,
identical.
Yeah.
Ascendants hibernate. They will awaken soon. Are you prepared?
So the boss fights here, I know I only caught bits and pieces of this when Nate was playing it because I was traveling home that day, but I think he killed one of the bosses with spider mines in like a second.
Vultures are OP.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of stuff it's hard to balance around. I actually made a suggestion in the Discord where I said, what if you gave the bosses some sort of high threshold hardened shields, like damage is capped at like 30 or something, you know, so spider mines aren't doing.
Yeah, Outsider Z actually saw that, and he was like, "Well, that's interesting," but it's something that he was saying he could easily fix.
Mm-hmm.
We require additional overlords.
But every commander has some sort of thing like that. Spider mines, or like some sort of major damage burst, solar bombardment.
Yeah, if it does win, it'll be interesting to see, like, what Blizzard does.
Yeah.
Like, to Spider Mine cheese.
So if folks don't know, Outsider Z has made a bunch of Warcraft 3 maps as well. 3 different campaigns, all based on Warcraft 3 novels. They're all quite good. I recommend checking them out on Hive Workshop.
I've yet to play any of them, but I'm looking forward to.
I would almost recommend to not start with them because they're going to set your standards too high.
Too high.
Too high.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm on the final few missions of the Scourge campaign of Frozen Throne.
Oh, nice.
I'm not sure if I'll do the bonus
that
campaign.
Last mission's a slog. That last mission
or...
is a real slog.
Yeah.
Good luck.
I'm very happy I'm playing on normal, though. I can only imagine some of these missions on hard would take hours.
See, I've considered going back and
now that
playing
you've played
them
a bunch,
on hard, but I don't know.
I feel like the difficulty spike jump from normal to hard is quite large.
Yes. We don't do Tempests. I haven't
Tempest
done
would be
that
good for this one. So we have a Skyver. He's the first boss.
So the bosses are random, if I understand. Well, I don't know if random is the right word, but there are a pool of bosses.
Yes.
That are chosen.
I don't know if that necessarily means like there's a pool for the first boss, a pool for the second boss, or there's just one giant pool of bosses. I'm not sure.
Our adversaries intend to eliminate us. Templar, greet them in kind.
Greet them in kind.
You have my attention. No time like the
Yeah, I
present.
could take care of that attack.
Okay.
We need more minerals.
Make it quick.
I know that RTC has changed the map up though
Explain yourself.
since we
Yeah,
played.
let's see if we can notice it. We played this one fairly early, so I don't know if I'll be able to catch what was changed or not.
Attacks with tentacles. It burrows underground.
I could solar it if we wake it up.
You have my attention.
Okay.
First Ascendant is awake. Kill or be devoured.
Eat shit, Skiver, Skiver.
Ascendant, destroy it.
Oh, I see what he changed. The void crystals heal the bosses a lot to a much greater magnitude than before.
Yeah. So it's not like you actually have to destroy those.
Yeah,
Answer.
once you have 100 spider mines.
Out of energy.
What I think is neat about this is it's balanced. The bosses can be balanced such that on normal, for example, it's you can.
Ascendant kill.
It's not really about like a casual normal
Take its
when it comes
essence.
to the bosses because it's mostly don't stand in the fire, so you can maybe have those attacks do slightly less damage, but for the
Right.
most part, you can bounce around that, which I think is nice.
Yeah.
So it's still like you have to dodge the same abilities on every difficulty. So it scales very well across difficulty, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
We need more minerals.
Speak. You have my attention. What is it?
Well, that went well.
Yeah, Supplement Barn is pretty good.
We require more
The thing is,
minerals.
you can't burst it down because of
Not
the
enough minerals.
crystals.
Right.
So it does a good amount of damage, but eventually it caps.
I think that was a good change
Explain.
as well.
Make it quick.
Yeah, I think so as well.
If you're not paying attention, because I don't know if when it is invulnerable or when I think your units will still target the boss over the void crystals. So,
Let's see, Carnosaur in 4 minutes. I think the timings are quite good on this as well. Like you have to go for that first one fairly quick. You can't wait. I think there are a few submissions that we've played, like Armory Retaking is a good example, where at the very beginning, it's just a really long time before anything actually happens. Whereas this map sort of gets you right into it. Missed Opportunities kind of comes to mind, because Missed Opportunities, you really have to go right away.
yep.
You have my attention.
Some people like that, some people
Explain
don't.
yourself.
Yeah, this map, I think it was my first choice when I voted for the top 5.
Ascendants sent ash worm.
Yeah,
Then we have our
me
Ash
too.
Worms.
Eggs.
Get quick. Your
So
queen
as I
is-
sing praises of it, I just making sure people realize that I am biased, just because again this was my personal favorite.
Speak.
But I genuinely have no idea how Blizzard is going to
Explain.
pick the top 5 and then rank them, or I should rank the top 5, I should say. And again, by the time this video comes out, it's probable that the contest has ended and we've seen it, but I have no idea at this point how it's going to go.
Not enough Vespine. We require more Vespine.
Also, I
gas.
don't
Your queen
know if
listens.
the players'
Speak.
votes for the top 5 will
Explain
matter into
yourself.
Blizzard's ultimate decision.
No,
don't
they
think
shouldn't.
so.
They haven't in
No.
the past. Basically, the players vote for top 5 and then Blizzard orders them. So what I suspect is they pick
Blizzard.
the top 10 and they have like a private ranking, and then when the top 10, they have like a private ranking from 1 to 10, and then when the top 5 are picked
Make
by
it
the community, they
quick.
just
What
like
is
apply
it?
that filter to their
It's
list,
time
and then
to
that's
assimilate some
what
resources.
happens. That's an assumption. I don't know if that's what really happens, but
You're probably right.
Spawns colonies. It spawns spores.
spawns colonies, spawns spore rays.
Not
Primal
enough
colony, those are cool.
Vespine.
All right, let's do it.
What is it?
Immobilization wave is available.
Oh, this poor Zelly's just
Minute.
Take it.
flailing through the air.
We require more Vespene. Evolution. Our allies are in combat. Spawn more overlords.
Okay.
Explain. The enemy is in my grip. Move in for the kill.
I have solar up again.
And all of these units, none of these units are custom in this map. They're all Primal Zerg.
Collect bio.
Yeah,
know
I
it's
think
Blizzard.
they're all models that do exist in some fashion. Even those primal colonies, they do already exist in the editor. They just weren't used.
Ascendant is
Nice.
awake. It collects
It almost seems like the more damage that you burst it with, the more it gets healed.
More healing. Just telling you not to focus it down.
Explain. You have my
Oh, get out of there, Tempests! Whoa!
We require more Vespene gas.
The spore rays that move out too are pretty cool because you have to find an opening.
Oh, yeah. So you can actually attack this spore rays. I'm not sure if it's worth it or not.
I think maybe it's good to at least open up a path.
Right.
Assimilation aura is
Whoop.
now ready.
Kill it. Yeah, definitely. Where I was standing, at least, it was good to.
At least open up path, yeah.
Yeah,
See, this boss battle is taking much longer.
yeah. I
Just
think this
because
was
of
the
the
one that he killed with Spider Mine super quick, though.
Not enough Vespene.
Yeah, destroying the spore rays makes a lot of sense.
Our
There we go.
Cool.
It was weak. It did not change.
Oh, the
Yeah,
spore
I mean
rays are
these.
still
I just feel like these boss fights are really well thought out. It seems really clear that they were. Of course, there's always going to be something that you can do to like just nuke them all down real quick.
what? Explain. Speak.
Yeah, but then you have to. I mean, if you enjoy cheesing things, just go for it.
Make it
If
quick.
not,
Yeah.
don't.
immobilization
Don't do
wave
it.
is now available.
Yeah, just don't. Yeah. One thing that I feel. The only thing that seemed, I wouldn't say out of place, but these Nidus dragons that pop out, or Nidus, whatever they are, whatever they're called, the Ashworms, it just sort of feels like an attempt to make sure that the player is doing something at all times. It just seems like sort of arbitrary. And I suppose of all the things to have done, you could either have the enemy just send attack waves, because you'll notice the enemy,
Enemy is coming.
there's one right there. I'm going to eat my words, but you could either have the enemy send larger or more attack waves,
Corrupted.
or you have these things pop out every so often. Be like, hey, look out, we're attacking the eggs.
Enough Vespene.
Boldly.
Like, I guess I could back up right now. I mean, I have stuff at
Your
home. It's fine.
queen listens. Yes. Make it quick.
Our
The
allies'
enemy's
base
biomass
is
will
threatened.
provide us resources.
Our allies
Yes.
The
are in
enemy is
combat.
stunned.
And again, it's normal.
Now.
Yep, we are on
So
normal
not-
difficulty,
not
but
too
the
bad.
but the bosses are still pretty hard, which I think is
yeah,
awesome.
even on normal.
Yes. You have my attention.
Which makes sense because I mean the focus is on the boss.
Yeah.
I will consume the biomass. I will evolve.
Okay,
More
cool.
Vespene
Got that.
Required. We require more Vespene gas. More Vespene required.
Flying
Evolution.
Ascendant will awaken. It must be
Flying Ascendant. I think we fought. No, this one's different. Kailu. We fought a big Mutalisk last time.
Yeah,
I
we
think.
did not have the Guardian.
And again, I mean, most of it comes down to don't stand in the fire. But like as you get to the boss to a certain level of health, the crystals that heal it. You kind of see something like that on the Amon, the Scythe of Amon mission too that was released. It's not just how fast can you burst this thing down. You actually have to focus fire different targets and while avoiding different types of fire, basically fire, right? Don't stand in the glowy spots that will erupt with something, a tentacle or fire or whatever.
Aura is ready, my queen.
No time.
I don't think I'm even going to use Solar Bombardment this time. I guess when would I use it if not here, but maybe I'll use it on the actual crystals.
You have
Alright, I'm gonna start it.
Yes.
Ascendant Kill.
Let's see what this one does.
Its essence.
AoE around itself.
Coming ash worm. You must change. Void crystal. Heroes ascendant.
The void crystals definitely require more micro though, which is, I like.
Detecting enemy
Yeah.
forces.
I'm not sure why I have to
Primal
get so
Hydras.
close to this thing to attack it. Back away. Meanwhile, there's an enemy attack and a worm.
Forces have met the enemy
Okay.
in combat.
Got some units at home.
You have my attention.
Oh god, I'm getting hit by whatever it's doing.
Forces have met the enemy in combat.
Yes.
Run.
Nice.
I feel
Looks
like,
like
it has
my-
it shows a timer for before it does that giant AoE thing, which is cool.
That's nice.
Forces are
Let's just do this.
Our forces
That way we don't have to worry about whatever it's doing. We can burst it down because there's stuff happening at home with the worm.
Destroyed. Its essence is mine.
But same with, like I was saying, with the way that the difficulty scales, the ash worms seem like they would scale well too, because even on normal, it's just something you have to react to. It's not like, oh, we're gonna add units to an enemy attack wave. No, it's more just like, hey, just have some units here for this, and it'll be okay.
What is it?
They have quite a bit of health though.
You have
Yeah.
my attention.
We require more Vespene.
All right, did we get it? I think we did.
Yeah, we got
More
it.
Vespene
We got the bonus
required.
objective. How much time we got on this guy? 3 minutes.
This is the last
But that's
one.
what I think. I think that's how you can define good difficulty. Is if you can balance it such that all you need to change are the enemy attack waves,
We require
and the rest
more
is
Vespene
fairly
gas.
stable because it's the basic concept of the map. I think that's. I don't know. I think that's good. I think that's really good.
Yep.
Again, I'm biased. I've already said this is my favorite map. So
Our allies are in combat.
I mean, you're a voter too. You gotta have a favorite.
yeah, that's true. That's true. I have no shame. I just.
Our forces are
You know, there's someone out there like, oh, I thought it'd be mine. You know, I don't.
By the time this video comes out, Blizzard may have already picked their winner.
My
Yeah, it'll all be
attention.
over.
Yeah. All be over.
Well, they've got the weekend, so I wonder.
Feel
They
its
probably won't
power.
announce it till next week,
Yeah.
or at least the top 5, and then I don't know how long from that point
allies are in combat.
it'll take for them to make their decision.
Prepare our defense.
In combat.
Okay. Well, they just spawned on top of us. That was nice.
Yeah, I've been trying to build only Mutalisk this map, and I couldn't really get that many, like with upgrades.
What is it?
It's tough with Kerrigan.
Yeah.
Revolution complete.
So expensive.
What is it?
Well, I've successfully gone Tempests. I'm proud.
Nice.
Vespene.
No
Okay, I'm gonna
time
start
left
it.
to Speak.
Primal Ascendant is awake.
Ah! Ah!
You
Yeah.
strong. Will you change? Attack Void Crystal. Destroy.
So this one's got 4. I'm gonna avoid that.
Soon.
I am
Evolution completed. Our allies are in
Oh, this Void Crystal
Isolation
spawns
World
units.
is now ready.
Let's try to prevent healing of Primal Pack Ascendant, and it spawns Void units.
Our forces
That's cool.
are under attack.
Oh
Giant
god.
fire.
Destroy Void Crystal.
They may all spawn units. Ah! I can't avoid
so.
that fast enough.
Combat.
See, like, if we were on Brutal, I probably would have just lost my whole army because I assume it would scale, like, damage would scale up.
Yeah, without Guardian Shell, we probably would have been dead already.
Yeah.
Crystal. Heroes Ascendant.
Immobilization wave is available.
Yeah, it seems like the Void Crystals now exist such that you can't out-damage them.
Oh, damn. Yep.
Unless you burst the boss down before the first one even activates, which, again, we saw done with Spider Mines, but... Got him!
I like that you can kind of predict where he's going to be attacking, where he's facing.
Primal
Yeah.
So,
Leader.
because some boss
just-
battles, in StarCraft 2, like the attacks are seemingly almost unavoidable, and there's no way to predict them. So I feel like boss
I think
battles
this is just
done right, it
A
gives you
really
a chance
solid... Yeah, exactly.
to avoid them, to predict what kind of attacks are going to destroy your forces. But,
Yeah, they have to be telegraphed in some way.
yep.
Yep, really solid entry. really classic Outsider Z, which is really accounting for everything, and just really minute stuff that I'm sure that it was done so well that we don't even notice it. I'm sure that's the case for a lot of maps, actually. But one thing, because I played 4 Outsider Z campaigns in the past, is he accounts for things that you don't think about as the player because they're so seamlessly integrated. And I think that's very telling of talent. And again, I'm sure a lot of the other entries, same thing. The whole point is you don't notice it because it's done so well.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, and we will play our final entry, which will be Cradle of Death, next time. We'll see everyone next time.
All right. See you guys.